Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is December 19th of 2024. It's Thursday. We have a sunrise today at 7:14 a.m. We're going to track the sun. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 2 degrees Celsius. It's cloudy, and the time is going to be, right now, it's 7:29 a.m. in the morning. And Mr. Clock is getting ready to tell us it's going to be 7:30 in about a minute or so. But today we're going to do about our prune our silk oak and show you what I do to keep it holding moisture in the summertime. Plus, I got a simple dish that I couldn't do it on the air because I wanted to show. It'd take too long to do all of this, and I don't have editing. And you know, when I make a mistake, that's what you see. Plus, how do I keep bugs out when I bring my plants in for the wintertime? How do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, but before I show you that, this is just a dish that I drilled a hole in the bottom. And then, the moss that I took from outside, I had it soaking in water, underwater for about a week. And you can see it's nice and green, and I put some lava rock in there. And then in the middle, when you eat an apple, you know, because when they ship them, they're always cold and stuff. So I took the seed out, put it on the table here for a couple of days. I let it dry a little bit, and then I planted it. So we'll see if it takes. So that's just a simple little planting. And here's Kevin. You haven't seen him for a while, but you can see something bit him here, and he had all swelling in here. So he had all kinds of stitches in there. But today he's doing good. After antibiotics in a week, you can see how everything's healing up on his tail and on his side here. So I don't know if he was in a fight with another cat, but Kevin, you ain't going outside no more unless you're on a leash. Because he went through the dickens for the first day. We caught a big lump here, and it just burst, and it ate half the skin, so they had to sew it all back together. So he's doing good. He had antibiotics overnight, and then they did the operation to sew them all up, and then 2 weeks with the coat on, and then Monday they took the stitches out, and then yesterday we were able to take the collar off, so now he's doing good. So that's a little update on Kevin. So let's get back to our little, how I bring in the plants. So what I do is, from Jonah from Garden of Praise, that's her channel. So check her out. She's good with all kinds of succulents and plants, but she puts neem oil on all her stuff when she plants. But what do I do when I bring the plants in? Well, when I bring them in, how do you keep the bugs out, especially the ants and stuff? What I do is I got this product from my brother-in-law's called Naturally Green Products, No Bugs No More. Safe and effective cedar-based oil formula. No more ticks, fleas, ants, gnats, mosquitoes, no-see-ums, stink bugs, bed mites, roaches, and other insects. As a repellent, spray direct on the skin, non-toxic, biodegradable green product, natural snake deterrent. It's DEET free. This is the name of it. And it's USDA certified bio-based product. So what I do is I shake it up, and then I spray the whole bottom of my container, or the tray that's going to sit on to catch water, and then I put the pot right on it. That way there, any of the smell and everything goes into the soil and permeates to keep the bugs out, or to get rid of them. And then I take the Bio Advanced Organics brand neem oil, and I just spray that on the soil. And so far, no fungus gnats, no ants. Like last year when I had it, I had all my sticky traps full. Now I just use this. This stuff that works pretty good. And this, after, with the pot sitting on there, it dries naturally, and then everything is good to go. So these are two of my favorite products. So let's get to our silk oak. I think I had this since 2022. I forgot everything washed off. It's barely written on there, and that was with a paint marker. And I can't see the date, but you can see how nice it grew. I had two in here. I had a nice twin forest here, but that died off this year. I don't know if it was the squirrels nibbled it off or what the heck happened, but I got my house here to put it in its spot, and you can see I got wood on the bottom, and I don't know if you can see the little guy sitting under the tree, but this wood is cedar mulch. And I put that on there in the summertime. It helps the pot from drying out too fast, and it keeps the bugs out. So now you can see how this thing grew. We got the cutting. Let's see, let's bring it closer so you can see it. I cut it last time in the spring right over here, and the lipstick's still on there. It's healing nice. But we got a branch coming out over here, and I want to get rid of that because otherwise we'll get a big bulge over here, because this is our new leader. We got another leader coming out this way, so I think I'm going to keep these two and get rid of this third one. And you can see how nice it's grown in the basement because it's grown this way towards the sun, so I have to put it back this way. So right now we're going to straighten out this growth right here because there's two pieces in there. You know, I got my ironwood tools, my needle nose from ironwood, and you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood, and I go real close to the trunk and cut. And you can see this nice growth. And this is new growth starting to come up, and it lasted pretty good outside with the cold weather. And then I'm going to strip some of the leaves off. And I got a mild solution of soapy water there because I was washing a jar. But I also put my aquarium detox in there for my fish, and that helps to make the water almost like rainwater, because if it keeps the fish alive, it'll keep your plants alive. So now we're going to keep this smaller, so I have to see where I'm going to cut it. And right now, if I would cut it here, right here, it would grow out this way into the trunk, you know, into the opening here. But we want to keep that open a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it come out this way, so it starts coming up this way. So we're going to cut it just above, just like that. And I'll get that. Here we go. And you can see how nice and big the leaves are, how they look. They're real nice looking leaves on this. And we're just going to cut these big branches off so we can put it in water. I'm going to see if I can root this. I have no idea if I can. I didn't know if I tried silk oaks last time to root, but we'll try it. Stick it in the water for now. Now you can see this is the leader here. This is the main leader. So we want it to start growing out this way. I got a lot of, the brain here shows me that. Now let's use this. If you can see, the brain is over here, or that's your node. I call it the brain. It's easier to remember. And you can see there's a leaf bud in there, or a bud there, so it'll grow out this way. So we can have that, but we're going to keep it lower so we can get it to grow again this spring. So I'm going to cut it right over here so I can keep the branches coming out this way. So we're going to take our ironwood needle nose, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. And if you still got time to order a nice gift for your loved one, get a nice pair of needle nose. Or our other pruners that ironwood sells. And they work real well for me. I'm super happy with ironwood. They're one of the best tools out. And if you put my last name in there, Nowak, you get a little bit of a discount. No, I don't get paid for this. I pass the discount on to you guys. So this way here you can have some, get some good tools that last a lifetime. So you can see this nice foliage here. I have to sweep that up later. And now, since this is inside, we could dab it. Do a little dab will do you, but I don't know what I did with the lipstick. Ah, it's around here someplace. Here it is. Now you're saying, oh, we like cut paste. Ah, for what? Lipstick is a natural wax. A natural wax that women use on their lips. And if it keeps their lips nice and moist and everything, then why not use it? It worked for me since, Jesus, I learned this from Jerry Baker. And this stuff works like the nuts. It works real good. So you just do a little dab will do ya on the cutting. Like the old Brylcreem commercials. Brylcreem, a little dab will do ya. And like I said, my buddies used to put Brylcreem on their hair, but they overdid it. They didn't do the little dab. They must have did a handful. Because their hair, it could be a hurricane wind force and their hair would never, it would never get mussed up. Now we got branches down here. So, coming out the bottom here. So we're just going to snip that one off. We don't need that down here. And we got another one coming out over here. So you know this back bud's because look at all the little branches coming out of it, almost like a citrus tree. They back bud real good. Look at that. So there we go. We got our little bit of a clover in here, but that's all right because clover gives in nitrogen, fixes nitrogen into the soil. Because you can see people take clover out of the lawns, but hey, a good clover works good. Clover works good. So there you have it, short little video. Now we got another branch coming out over here that I've just seen. So we'll get in with the needle nose. You can see the needle nose get in there really good and just clip that off. So we can keep our leaders, our 2 leaders here. And we're gonna have a nice little tree come spring. I just let it grow, let that trunk grow. And I got this tree from Ted's Greenhouse. They have these. So if you're out in Tinley Park, Illinois, go to Ted's Greenhouse. Look online what their hours are because in wintertime they got shorter hours. But you can get a nice silk oak over there and grow it. Why not? Give it a try. Something different. Get out of the ordinary. Everybody's stuck in a rut. Oh, we got to only do maples. We only got to do pines and evergreens and all this. Nah, go into something different. Always be different. Try it. You'll like it. I mean, you can get in, you want to do junipers, do it. But hey, try something different once in a while. So you take care, everybody. Today is Thursday. It's book night. And get yourself a book. I've been reading Off Bonsai, Fresh Vegetables and Juices by Norman Walker. So I've been reading that to keep healthy. And you know what? A book you hold in your hands. Not these e-books where you got all this electronics into your brain, into your eyeballs. Hey, get away from it. Take an hour and read. Cup of tea. Sit in one of your nice favorite chairs to relax and with a cup of tea and a good book in hand, turn the pages and read and go from there because, hey, nothing's good like a good book. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.